IIT Mandi is an engineering and technology higher education institute located in Mandi. It is the youngest amongst the 8 new IITs established by the Ministry of Human Resource Development. Presently, IIT Mandi functions from its transit campus at Mandi town in the pristine and scenic state of Himachal Pradesh. The permanent campus, about 12 kilometers from the historic city of Mandi, is under construction along River Hool, a tributary of River Bias, at Command, Mandi. The academics at IIT Mandi are strongly focused on the idea of learning by doing. A strong emphasis is placed on projects and presentations, and practicality is considered paramount. This philosophy is strongly reflected in many of the courses here, like the Design Practicum. Aptly put by one of the students here, the course takes you on a ride. We start with designing a product model and putting it on paper, followed by preparing a CAD model. Then a prototype is prepared. The course leaves you with a fully functional product in the end. Apart from such courses, there are various laboratories for performing experiments and working on projects to get a deeper understanding of the respective fields. The recently constructed mechanical workshops have a variety of instruments like CNC lathes and milling machines, spot welding machines, and various other modern equipment. Labs for electrical science, electronics, and computer science are also in place, and have a lot of instruments for the benefit of students. Apart from these labs, there are also labs for the basic sciences. A new Android development lab has also been set up at our campus, in which students can develop Android applications geared towards the Akash tablet. At IIT Mandi, students get lots of opportunities in the form of projects outside the curriculum. This has proved to be very beneficial for us since we get to learn and gain experience while helping build the institute. Some of the student-driven projects are the website of IIT Mandi, which is built and maintained by the web development team, and the Insight or the internal network of IIT Mandi, which is handled by the information management group. Some projects have also been made by individuals, like the online application facility of IIT Mandi, which allows prospective faculty to apply for faculty positions online via the internet. Many other projects are enthusiastically carried out by students, like the online teacher course feedback. This past semester, we also organized our first ever technical cultural festival called Exodia. Work on it started in December and the festival took place on 11th and 12th of February. We worked very hard on making Exodia successful and to present a strong first impression of IIT Mandi to students from other colleges. Exodia had something for everyone. The adventure junkies had fun rock climbing, and bands performed against each other to please the crowd. Budding radio jockeys tested their skill in RJ hunt, but the gamers were perhaps the most satisfied bunch, happily staring into their monitors. We were successful in inviting eminent personalities like Richard Stallman and Vic Hayes for talks. The performance by Wraith was nothing short of enchanting. This was our first attempt at a fest, in our own little way, but to see it succeed was truly a prideful moment. Being a residential institute, students are required to live in hostels. Life in the student hostel is perhaps the most important teacher for the students outside the curriculum. Managing time to fulfill the expectations of teachers, friends, and colleagues is important. But that does not mean that there is no time left for fun. In fact, students have ample time to explore their non-technical side in the form of dance, drama, and music. Each of these platforms have societies, which organize both competitions and non-competing events in their fields. We also have the English Debating and Literary Society, in short the EDLS, which does everything related to advancement of students' grasp on the English language. Apart from extracurriculars, you might also like to explore the awe-inspiring sceneries of Himachal Pradesh. There are some beautiful places in and around Mandi which are worth visiting in your free time. Another important facet of hostel life is the festival celebrations on Diwali, Holi, and Janmashtami. They are one of the memorable parts of hostel life in general and should not be missed by anyone. IIT Mandi has a very active hiking and trekking club. The club hikes in various places in Himachal, and its members boast of having seen the most awe-inspiring and amazing views in Himachal Pradesh. Most hikes are arranged on every other Sunday and everybody is back to their hostels by dusk safely. People for whom the hikes seem to be a bit of a stretch can also choose between National Social Service and National Sports Organization. The National Social Service Group at IIT Mandi works towards the social upliftment of members of the lower strata of society. They also work towards raising health awareness and cleanliness programs. The National Sports Organization provides the students with an opportunity to become proficient in a given sport by means of vigorous training and practice. A student can try out for their favorite sport and continue if selected. In addition to the non-technical side of the institute, there are plenty of technical groups that have highly focused areas of interest. For instance, the Programming Club aims to create the culture of programming at IIT Mandi. They conduct a programming contest called Dementia once every semester, in which participants compete against each other to solve some very tough problems within a given time frame. In addition to this particular competition, the Programming Club also conducts several other competitions, talks and workshops which are open to the whole institute. Some other equally active clubs are the Robotics Club, the Web Development Team, the Information Management Group, the Energy Club, the Electronics Club and the Entrepreneurship Club. The Robotics Club has tried its hands on a variety of interesting projects like a self-balancing robot with only 2 wheels, a maze solver implemented using path planning algorithms and robots which can be operated remotely using cell phones. The Energy Club organized the very popular MechFest with a number of events including a Junkyard War-style competition in which students build machines to accomplish a given task, all within a weekend's time. The Entrepreneurship Club provides the students interaction with some of today's successful entrepreneurs. The club is a resource in itself with information ranging from launching the startup to tips in becoming an entrepreneur and more. The Electronics Club at IIT Mandi organized a plethora of exciting events like a lock-making contest and an electronics quiz. An important facet of any institute is collaboration with industry. To address this concern, the Confederation of Indian Industry and IIT Mandi came together in May this year to hold an industrial conclave. The conclave saw representatives from 5 different IITs, CII, NIT Hamirpur, Microsoft Research, CAD Studio, DCS, ABB, Siemens, Mahindra Swaraj and many others. There were broad panel discussions on various issues such as producing graduates ready-made for industry and building the research park at IIT Mandi. The event was a success and many of the participants expressed their interest to collaborate closely with IIT in various ways. The conclave took place at the permanent campus at Kaman, about 12 kilometers from Mandi city. The campus, which extends over 538 acres of land, is full of scenic beauty and is a world apart from the bustling city life that some of us have been a part of. A part of the South Campus is ready, and as we speak, the second-year B.Tech students are preparing for their year ahead in the permanent campus. By next year, the whole institute is expected to shift to the permanent campus. Despite being the youngest IIT, it will be the first new IIT to shift to its permanent campus.